Huh? Let's rock out.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Eddie, and we back with another video. Today, I'm gonna be telling y'all why I moved out my parents' house at 17. So I'm just gonna get it started right off. I come from a family of 13. Same mama, same dad. We grew up same house and everything. Had a nice family and everything. Everybody got their ups and downs and every character in their family. But look, I love my family, and I'm pretty sure they love me. You know what I'm saying? Of course, currently I don't stay there. You know what I'm saying? I never stayed. I never moved back once I moved out. I had a great time living with my parents up until like 17, 16, but it was just that time, y'all. It was just really that time, y'all. And I feel like I'm really starting to get that story out. Now that I'm older, you know what I mean? I'm 25, going on 26 in not like a week. I just learned a lot, you know what I'm saying? I'm able to tell the story. So I want to start off by saying, of course, y'all, for everything, it ain't easy. Everything is a challenge. Ain't nothing easy and nothing hard. Everything is a challenge. So it was most definitely a challenge to start with. I was in high school, man. Just growing up in my neighborhood was rough and shit. I lived on the north side of St. Louis. Some of y'all know what that is, some of y'all don't. North side of St. Louis, look up St. Louis and look up the north side of St. Louis and you'll find out exactly how it is and where I'm coming from when I'm saying this shit. So fast forward a little bit. Growing up there, I played like football. I was in music. I was around the streets with my homeboys and shit like that. And I was getting into a lot of trouble and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was getting into a lot of trouble early on as a kid. I feel like I know I was, you know what I'm saying? I was on a lot of punishments. I get like, my dad get me. He disciplined me real good. Him and my mama and shit, so that was good. I was just rough, and I was like, damn. I remember one day I went to school, and I was like, damn, like, I wonder what it'd be like if I bought my own. I think my dad was trying to buy me some shoes for school. It was like school time. Y'all know when school time come around, you gotta be fresh, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be fresh when new school come around, so I had to be fresh, and I was like, damn, I'm a sophomore. I'm getting lit into this high school thing. I'm like 16 years old, like I can get a job and own stuff. So that's what I did. When the summertime came, I got me a job. He said I was going to my junior year, I got me a job. Cause I didn't want what my dad was trying to give me, and so he was trying to give me shit that he was like, oh, these nice hours. You old school, I'm new school. Shout out to you, Pops, but like, you old school, bro. I'm new school. He was trying to give me I was like, nah. I was like, nah. So when the summertime came, I got this job. It's called Gateway Green in St. Louis. It was a garden job, and it taught me a lot how to survive on my own. And I was like, damn. I was into music at that time. I was like really heavy into music and sports. It was basketball, football, and rap. But like by the time high school came, y'all, and I got back, but like by the time high school came, I figured out I can go to the school I wanted because my dad wanted what he wanted for me. So I was like, all right, I don't really want you to go to that school because what if something happened? You got your brothers and your sisters, which I understood, but at the same time, I was like, come on, G, bro. I'm trying to use my smart skills, but I guess I'll apply them later on in life, how I'm doing now, you know what I'm saying? Everything play out. So when I got to my freshman year in high school, I tried out for like a football team, and it did not work. My brother was on the football team. My older brother was on the football team. My dad played football. My oldest brother played football. My younger two brothers, we ain't gonna talk about them right now, but they still growing up, you know what I'm saying? They still growing up, so they got to do with that. They're young, you know what I'm saying? And they working, you know what I'm saying? So they hustling, so they getting to it. But me, two older brothers, two younger brothers, and whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I got my dad and shit, so I feel like it's really like 6 of us. We all brothers, you know what I'm saying? But he like the alpha leader. And what he showed me was to basically like, go to work. I'm like, bro, don't let nothing stop you from going to work. So when I got that job, and we back to that job. Once I got that job, it was up. I'm trying to tell you I was up, because I was like, all right, I'm gonna save all this and use it for something that I love doing to later on invest in myself so I can see it reflect back on myself. So during that time, all I knew was like, all right, I'm gonna get the check. I ain't got no bills. So I'm gonna get it, save it, shoot some music videos. I started shooting music videos, and so I'm like, all right, I'm spending all my money. By the time the next school year came, I ain't had no job. It was a summer job. I ended up getting another job down the line, but we gonna talk about that. I ain't had nothing to rely on, so I had to like fall back from doing music a little bit. And this is all mine, y'all. This is why I can live at my parents' house, you know what I'm saying? Because I was already on my own, you know what I'm saying? I was already starting to do stuff on my own, paying for my own music videos. Of course, I probably asked them for some money. They was like, nah, man, we ain't finna do, music. We believe in you, but like, we ain't finna, like, that's $100 million time thing, which I was like, cause my brother was doing that at the time too, but I was just like, I see what y'all saying, but like, I was young too, I was like 16. So like $300 in 2012 for a music video that they ain't even gonna watch for real. It was like, so I was like, all right, waited, got me another job. Senior year, I got this job. I was supervisor at this t-shirt shop. And I got another job at TJ Maxx. I ended up graduating from high school and all that shit. I was not too good in high school, but like senior year, I was on that shit. I had like a 3.7 GPA, which messed up my cumulative, but it bettered it at the same time, you know what I mean? Iffy, doing like junior year and sophomore year, I was a little unbalanced in and out of school. I gotta skip school a little bit, just a little bit. But don't tell my parents if you watching this, I'm so sorry. But look, it taught me a lot though, like, cause when you out of high school, you on your own, so I was like, all right, bro, I'm gonna be on my own, I gotta take this shit serious. So started showing up to every class. I did all those times, and I was like, man, this shit is really easy. All you gotta do is really pay attention and like, let them apply what they need to apply, so you can go apply it later on in life. You know what I'm saying? You can go maximize what they trying to teach you. You know what I'm saying? These teachers don't really get paid. I'm not gonna say enough, but like enough if you ask me. I think some teachers are underpaid in certain areas and stuff, but because of the hardships and the things they gotta go through. But we ain't gonna talk about that. We're here to talk about all the other shit. But like, shout out to the teachers, they're doing something good. But like in my head, I'm like, man, if this is it, then how I'm gonna be rich if I ain't rich right now? So I started working 2 jobs. I got another job in Marshalls. I started working 2 jobs, and I was like, man, this ain't doing it. And this is where it came, y'all. It was like senior year, right before prom. I think me and my dad, we just had a disagreement about just living environments, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to live and how you wanted to live, but it was his house, so I had to respect it. That's one thing I did have to learn. Bro, when you have a kingdom and you bring your own sons up, y'all, from the dudes who watching, y'all got kids on the way and stuff. Bro, bring them into this world and let them know I'm the king. You saying you can be a little king too, but you can be a prince right there until I make you a king. You know what I'm saying? And you like, I'll let you get that throne. Type of deal. And I really had to realize that, y'all, it was, and growing up in the streets, y'all, it was kind of hard. So like, he was kind of hard on me, and I was a little hard on him. So like, it reflected, you know what I'm saying? And then 17, right before I turned 18, I moved with my older brother for about my oldest brother for about 2 years. Shout out to him. And it's just, everything changed for me. I was paying my own bills and stuff. My brother offered me, he's like, you gonna stay here, you gonna pay a bill. You don't have to pay rent. You ain't got to pay the whole full amount, but you got to pay something to at least, like, bro, I can teach you, like, this is how you do it. So I was like, hey, I paid $100 a month, and he got me on the phone. Something had happened with my phone where it got stolen, and he gave me a new phone, and I've been on the phone plan. I'm still on it 6 years later, you know what I'm saying? So it's things like you can really benefit from when you're trying to get out there. I was like, it wasn't even no reason, you know? It was a reason. I said it wasn't a reason, y'all. It was a reason. I was back and forth, running the street still. My dad and them house when I was there. I got into this big neighborhood discrepancy where, and we had to, it was a bunch of shit, a bunch of street shit, you know what I'm saying, tied in. And I really had to get up out of there, so when I got up out of there, it was like, damn, I'm really taking this step. So I remember like, me getting on the bus, the metro bus, it was like city bus, and it ran you like the city and shit. I remember getting on the bus, going to my brother's house, and man, I'm standing up talking the whole night about like just growing up, you know what I mean? Moving out dad's house and like mama and dad's house early and shit. It's 13 of us. Everybody don't grow up the same. So still some of my siblings would probably stay there the first day. Like, we don't know that, but like I wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? I was a different person. I was cut. It was just different. I was different. And it's shown. So what I did was I moved with my brother for about 2 years, and then y'all, this is where the crazy part came. I ended up moving back with my dad because my brother told me, bro, you got 2 years to stay with me and you gotta move out and get your own shit. So 2 years came and my other older brother moved in, and I was like, damn, I ain't got nowhere to go. So me and him both had to go. Right during this time. We both had to go, but we went back to my mom and my dad's house. Got kicked out. Went back to my brother's house. Got into it with my dad, both of us. Went back to my brother's house. My brother ended up getting into like, some stuff. He went into some stuff and be away for a minute. And damn, bro, I came. Cause the day before that, my homie hit me up. One of my hometown friends, his name Marco, he hit me up and he was like, man, I just moved down there. I didn't even go to the school, like where I'm at now. I just moved down to Seymour and I got a house. And 2 of our other friends from home they was going to school down there and shit. So he was like, bro, we got extra room if you trying to move. And when that thing happened with my brother, and I had just got kicked out my dad's house, my brother, I know he didn't really want us there after the 2-year mark. So we was grown, man. He was still living in an apartment and like he was trying to raise his family and start a family. And I had to understand that too. Like, man needed space. And I told my brother like, what happened with our older brother who's between us, told him, man, time, I gotta go and shit. So what I did, I packed my bags, we was living in Loudoun County, and I moved out. I moved to Cape Girardeau, Missouri, which is hours away from home. And I've been here ever since, you know what I'm saying, focusing on my music. It's the things that came out of it. Let me tell y'all the pros of it. Let me just tell y'all all the pros. I work more than I ever did in my life. I got more money. Actually, one thing, I moved down here with no car. I ain't have a car either. I ain't have no car or nothing. I ain't have a license. I ain't have a car, bro. But I got all that now. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to like, having friends, just being able to like take the next step out the door. You know what I mean? I was like afraid. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I would lie to y'all. I was just a little bit afraid. I wasn't scared, but I was just afraid. Just like whatever. I didn't know where I was going. I just needed better for myself. I needed to be around a different environment. And then y'all, some of y'all like this is what it might be. You may need to be around different people. You you do need to be around different people. Some people don't. Some people be in the house all day and they cool with that. Some people live in their house all day and they cool with that. But like y'all who like thinking about leaving y'all mama's house, really get a job that you can keep. Cause I moved down here and I had to get a job. Be consistent, do something, apply your skills, apply like daily skills, things that you grew up doing, apply that to a job and keep that job, save money. 3-4 bank accounts now. So I started with 0. I had just a prepaid debit card, no credit cards. Nothing wrong with a credit card, I just don't prefer a credit card, you know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of bread, man. I got a bunch of motherfucking money, man. Nah, it's an investment though, you know what I'm saying? It ain't a bunch of money, but I got a bunch of investments. I got my own studio, you know what I'm saying? I can talk with the video a little bit, anything bad. But my own spot, I got my own car. I'm saying that I own now, so that's crazy. I paid off a car in a whole year, you know what I'm saying? I was able to start another job while doing that job, you know what I'm saying? So get the picture, man. Just get more opportunity. So would I did this if I didn't have the opportunity, my homie didn't offer me it? Probably not, but I feel like I was still like goal-oriented. As you can tell in the beginning, I was still goal-oriented. I wanted better for myself. Or none, you know what I'm saying? I realized that I was gonna be on my own. It's just like the more I started to realize, I was like, damn, it do get a little harder, you know what I'm saying? So like, don't be afraid to do it. I ain't got no kids, I'm 25, you know what I'm saying? I got a little beautiful girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully we do start a little family in the future. We looking forward to that. But you can gain a lot, you can have fun. I can't never bro start. Man, I was having fun, man. I was having fun just not being somewhere different and just not accepting things that were just different, you know what I mean? And just learning to like be different and just treat things the way that they needed to be treated in life. Living outside of my mom, I was really talking a lot. Even if you're 30 or 20 or 40 watching this video, like, you still got time. 50 watching this video, like, I had to watch it. You still got time though, you know what I'm saying? You watch your parents' house, ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different feeling. Go get you a house. Go buy you a house and move them in their house. You know what I'm saying? You can always do some shit like that. Go get rich from them and move them in their house. That's what most people do anyway, you know what I'm saying? So a wise man once told me, he say, the earlier you get to bed, the earlier you can make the bread. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna tell y'all where that quote came from. So get to it, y'all. Think about this. I would do it over again if I could. I'd do it earlier. I'd keep a job if I would've, you know what I'm saying? When I've been in the street so much, I would've, when I look back, I would've kept a job and boom, I probably wouldn't have stayed at my mama's house, but I probably would've. But I think God chose me to do the things that I'm doing so I could be more, so I can spread my wings more. You know what I mean? So that's it. Let me know if y'all need like part 2. I feel like I got pretty much everything out. Y'all leave some comments, description, in the comment section. And just let me know like, if y'all thinking about moving out or age, or just get a job, bro. Get some money first. Have some income. Have some going on so you can eat. You're gonna have to eat. You're gonna have to drink. I'm saying you're gonna have to provide for yourself. So that's gonna teach you to provide for everything else around you. I promise. Get a job and pay yourself and feed yourself and save some. And you'll be alright. You be able to move out as soon as possible. That wraps it up for this video. Y'all see y'all in the next video.